What's up, everybody? So today we are actually doing a pool day. We already have some babies over here. This is the first clutch of babies. They're already getting some drinks. So usually what I do is once I put them in here, usually it's dry. So I start off dry. Then I just throw some mist on them. It's kind of windy out here, but usually the mist alone will start getting them to drink. But they've already kind of been out here for a little bit. Check them out. Looking really nice already. In shed. So essentially what's going to happen today is kind of just going to run through giving them a bath. So it's not going to be a really long video, but essentially I just want to do it. It's pretty fun. I like when all the dragons kind of exist together inside the kiddie pool. And a lot of people will say, well, don't you ever have a problem with them like being mean to each other in the kiddie pool? Absolutely not. It's almost like the kiddie pool is like the watering hole, and the watering hole is the peaceful hole. So whenever they go to the watering hole, everybody is on their best behavior. You can put males with males, you can put males with females, and nobody ever does anything. It also is possibly because the scent glands are beneath the water and they can't really get a whiff of it. So essentially that could possibly be another reason why there's no issues whatsoever with the bearded dragons inside of the water. So we're just gonna run through that. I'm gonna put some dragons inside of the kiddie pool, show you what they are, talk about some of the babies, and that'll be essentially the entire video. So today is a pool day. I haven't had one of these in about 10 months or so like that. So, or at least the video of it. Probably the last pool day I had was probably, I wanna say, sometime in September or October. I usually do from the warmest day to the last day. I usually try to do pool days once a week. And that's not necessarily to give them water or anything like that. It's more so for me to be able to clean them while they also soak. Because sometimes when a bearded dragon gets nasty, it's hard to get it off them. So if you do a nice soak, pretty long soak actually, you end up with a bearded dragon that's easily scrubbable, and you can scrub all that stuff off and essentially come out with the clean dragon. So that's another reason why we do pool days. And it's pretty windy today, so hopefully this is picking up the audio pretty well. But essentially, we're just gonna put some dragons in some water and let them drink, let them have some fun, and that's all we're doing today. So let's start off with one of these holdbacks. You guys haven't seen this guy in a long time, but here he is. He was born in about September, so he's about 6 months. He doesn't look too big, but I don't know if you could see him in my hand, but essentially he's about, I want to say 100 grams or so, which is usually where I want him to be around 6 months, 100 to 150 grams. But he's pretty much on track to being a regular sized bearded dragon. Let's see. Oh, he's just like his daddy. His daddy's the same way. Or I don't have his daddy anymore, but his daddy was, because I replaced him, or I replaced his dad with him. So essentially, you know, I'm not gonna keep the dad, but I'm trying to, you know, spread the bloodline. But essentially, look at this guy, super nice. The camera doesn't do him any justice. I'll tell you that right now. For some reason, the settings were set to -2, so it's making everything dark. So hopefully the videos didn't come out too bad. But yeah, look at this guy. Ooh, see ya. There he goes. Swimming, 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 swimming. Look at that. Let's grab another one of these holdbacks and see what we got going on. Now, the bad thing about this being out in the open is there's birds everywhere. You just got to watch out for that. So I pretty much keep them close to where I'm at. So you can see they're right there. So now we're going to grab another holdback. Here's another holdback. This guy's about 140, 150 grams. He's probably 2 months older than the other guy, so about 8 months. And there he goes, drinking water. He's perfect. Look at that. As soon as he got put in the water, he drank some water. Love this guy's nice blues. I mean, he has perfect blues. Look at that. That's crazy how much blue he has. Now the crazy thing is his dad is white. So his dad was white and his mom didn't have blue barring. So that means his dad has blue barring in his lineage. But his dad is a Wiro, so there's no pattern and no color. So there you go. Drinking some water. All right. Baby number 2, or holdback number 2, no longer really a baby. I know they look small in here, but they're not that small. So let's put a couple more holdbacks in here. These 2 are males. You'll see that there's nothing going on. Here we go. Another holdback. This guy developed some eye pus, and I've been kind of treating it, making sure it's washed out every day, but it kind of comes back every few days. So we're just having to keep it washed very often. And there he goes drinking water. There he goes. This guy's still going. This guy's gonna be thirsty. He was thirsty. Good. He's still drinking. He said, I'm perfect. Just put me back in. Put me back in, coach. Put me back in. All right, let's go grab another one. Now, this girl's gotten really big. This is a hypotrans leatherback genetic stripe. Her colors can't even be picked up on the camera, but she's a really orange, really saturated dragon. She's huge compared to everybody else, and she's about the same age as the red guy. She is huge. There she goes. Go get some water. There she goes. Figured it out. Most of the time, they don't drink still water, so you got to make sure they see the water moving. So she's trying to find the water. Come on, find it. Get in there. There she goes. Found the water. This guy's still drinking. Boy. That's one thing I don't like about Dunners is when they drink water really, really. I mean, this is, you'll see when he gets up, his throat will be extremely engulfed with water. Like you can kind of see it now. Check it. Yeah. Let's go grab. I have 2 more holdbacks from last year. Let's go grab them. This guy slowed down in growth a little bit, but he is still pretty nice. There he goes. Oh, somebody took a dump. Nice. That's another reason I do the kiddie pools, is so they can poop right in the water and I don't have to worry about cleaning it up. Oh, the crazy thing is this guy, this hypotrans paradox, his brother, oh, there he goes swimming. Come on. His brother is this guy right here. Same clutch. Crazy, huh? No, they cannot jump out of here. I've seen adults jump out of here, but usually when they hit the lip, they slip. So, but no, these guys won't be able to jump out of here. I still have 1 more to get, so let's get her. Oh, yeah. Nice red female. You guys haven't seen these dragons in a while. Oh, look at that. First torn glove of the day. What you doing, buddy? Huh? Oh, he was drinking. My bad, dude. Do not disturb. Sorry. So we have different sized dragons in here. Everybody's kind of drank. One dragon has poop. Nobody even cares about the other dragons. Everybody's just kind of chilling, doing their own thing. And that's why I like pull days. And then if I come over again to the babies, check that out. Wow. The camera don't even pick him up. He's green. He's green, y'all. Check this dunner out. Come on, camera, pick him up. Yeah, no, this camera is not picking up the color on these babies. Super nice. They're green in person. I mean, like this guy here, he looks yellow-ish. The camera's doing a terrible job at picking this color up. Sorry, guys, but you can kind of see it better when they're put down. So another reason I like to do pull days is because they get natural UV. Natural UV is way better than obviously a bulb. You can probably do 30 minutes outside, 30 minutes to an hour outside, and that's the equivalent of an entire day under a UVB bulb. So if you do an hour outside with your dragon every single day, technically you wouldn't need a UVB bulb, but obviously it doesn't hurt to have a UVB bulb as well. Now, the only thing about natural UV versus UVB, natural UV or sun rays also give off vitamin D. And if you know anything about calcium, calcium has a vitamin D3 and then one without D3. So essentially, if they're also getting outside sun, you want to kind of eliminate the vitamin D3 calcium. Some people like to do off and on. I prefer to eliminate because if you get too much of anything, so if you get too much vitamin D3, if you get too much calcium, if you get too much multivitamins, essentially too much is just as bad as too little. So you want to make sure you're doing just the right amount. So if they're getting natural sun, you don't want to do too much vitamin D. So there you go. Little tidbit for y'all today. Put this thing back on them. So now I'm gonna go clean their cages and then I'll start grabbing some adults. Now, just for comparison, this female here is probably about 300 grams or so. And I just want to show you next to these 5-6 month old dragons, they're not that much different in size, okay? So they may look small, but they're not that much different in size. This guy will be her size in about a year and probably 8 months or so, because this guy's about 4 months old. And then we have this guy. This guy is about 7 months old. Look, he's almost the same size as her. And then we have this guy. Yeah, you can see she's not much bigger than they are. The paradox is about 4 months old. The yellow dragon's about 5 months old. The red dragons are about 5 months old. This guy about 7 months old. This guy's about 4 months old. But yeah, they're not that much smaller than the zero. That's about 2 years, almost 2 years old. I think she turned a year in December. So yeah, she'll be 2 in December this year. But yeah, she's 300 grams. And look at them. They're not much smaller than her. So it just takes them a while to actually bulk up, but they grow in length first. And then they start bulking up. Like, he's probably already like 12, 13, maybe 14 inches. Super nice male. So I'm going to start putting back the holdbacks and I'll start grabbing some of the adults. I'm not going to do too many enclosures today. I kind of just want to do a little bit today and then I'll do a little bit tomorrow or the next time I can. But I want to soak them. That way all the poop that they had stained on them goes off. You can see the zero. Zero has some poop on her right here. Right here on her leg and tail. She got some poop on her. So maybe she'll soak it off and I'll be able to scrub it. But check out all that color. There you go. Starting to grab some of the red dragons. That's what I'm going to use. I'm probably going to clean the red dragons today. So we grabbing the. Now, she just happens to be in with one of the red dragons, but she's obviously not a red dragon. She's a zero. But it's a pretty nice zero, though. So grab some more red dragons and see what we can do today. I think that's all I'm going to clean is the red dragons and holdbacks. And I'm going to put these guys back and grab another clutch. Yeah, nice. One of them thinks they're hard. Look at that. So, what do? Do you get bit? Probably. But you try to grab them from the back. Just like that. Grab them from the back. This is a clutch of 23 right here. It's a lot of babies. So, like I said, just put some mist. Like rain. You can see them already starting to drink. See them already starting to drink. So, obviously just enough to soak them. And then get some over here too. Some of the red females here, plus her. Yeah, she's there. So we got Sarah. This one's Sarah over here. Why does everybody look so dehydrated and skinny? So what happens is they see birds flying around and they go crazy. Look at this one. Hiding. You gonna come out? And then they turn black like that. She only laid one clutch for me. This is Lilith. That's Lilith there. And sorry, I'm trying to think of all the names. This is Azazel right here. Azazel. Then we got Sarah. Sarah's Vadi, not to be confused with this Sarah that's over there. C-E-R-A versus S-A-R-A Vadi, or Sarah's Vadi. So Sarah for short, obviously. That's Maya right there. She going into shed. But some of the red females we got here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I sold some of the red females we had to add more bloodline. So what I'm doing is I'm holding back some red females from her. I'm holding back some red females from Sarah. And Sarah, this is going to be Sarah's last year breeding because she is going to be, this will be her 3rd year breeding. And after that, I kind of just retire them. So people like to retire them at 6 to 8. I like to retire them at 5. That way they have, you know, less harm to their body. But this is her 1st year breeding. This one's never bred. That one's never bred. And she's too small to breed. But Sarah, she's on her 3rd year. This is her 3rd year, her 3rd season breeding with me. And she's about 5 years old. She was, yeah, 2019, I think so. I'll have to check. Yep. Now I'm gonna go clean their enclosures, and that's it for today. Let's go check these babies. How y'all doing? Everybody good? Chilling? 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 Look how dark they get whenever they're outside. This one's over here exposed. Exposed to the elements. Yeah, I'm corny, y'all. She looks good, actually. I might just keep her. Might just keep her. This hypo dunner. Color stripe. The crazy thing about this clutch is There is no genetic stripe on either side, and look, there's genetic stripe babies. Here's another genetic stripe baby. Crap, I might keep that one too. Another genetic stripe baby. Another genetic stripe baby. Another, I will call this one color stripe. Another genetic stripe baby. Yeah, so there's no genetic stripe on either side. The parents are color stripes, I guess you could call them. One of them saturated, so you can't really see the color stripes. But yeah, somehow we ended up with color stripes and genetic stripes in this clutch. So this is just to prove people wrong that genetic stripe is a morph. Genetic stripe is a morph, but it's a line bred morph. So essentially, it can be reproducible by breeding dragons that are not genetic stripes. So how else would I have gotten genetic stripes in this clutch? Obviously, you guys have already seen the video because I posted it a few days ago. Yeah, I think this video is being posted right after the video that I just recorded about these babies, because I just recorded it today, or at least the second half I recorded it today, because I'm wearing the same shirt if you guys haven't noticed. But there you go. Now let's go clean some enclosures. So if you made it this far into the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything that I put out in the future. As always, peace.